And welcome back to Era. Oh, more specifically, Falazaar's Tower. Is this not a fun time you're having in Falazaar's Tower? So fun.
So,
Shit.
from which point are we restarting exactly?
We as soon as the elevator went down.
Okay.
Yes. So as soon as the elevator went down, Falazaar gestures towards you all and goes, "Now tell me, heroes." Hang on. Now tell me, hero. I can't do it this morning.
Calm down.
Now tell me, heroes. Why are you here?
That's a pretty dumb question. Your minion guided us here.
I mean, why are you at the tower?
Oh, word.
Because he
known for-
brought us here again.
You know,
By the way,
there's
the little
also
minion
also-
beside him goes, "You can play along."
Azrael, you seem to like him. You play along. I don't have time for this. Wilfred just shakes his head.
Okay. I don't know, Dark Lord. What is this plan? He's gonna like look at like the sun.
What?
I have 30 minutes for your dialogue. Make it quick.
Look at the sun.
Wilfred tugs on your arm, Azrael, and whispers, "Don't call him Dark Lord, that's just gonna go to his head."
Hey, if
We
you
have-
feed his ego, it's like any fuel. Heats it up faster, and I gave him a time limit, so he's gonna cut it short. 30 minutes is short,
Yes,
I promise.
Dark Lord, I love that.
I mean,
Clearly.
he's just gonna look at Will and say,
Oh
"Listen,
no,
You're fine.
that was clearly the charm shade saying that. Ah,
Yeah, but
Dark Lord, I love that.
but what were you saying to Will?
yeah, I was just gonna say, listen, trust me. I know how this works. 30 minutes is short. I've seen a person go for an hour before. Anyway,
Clearly you are the leader, for you recognize my awesome dark power.
I wouldn't.
Uh-huh.
You even
Name.
keep a
Yeah, he's
demon's
over.
slave.
Wow.
I commend
what?
you.
Thank you.
It's okay, I saw what happened in that town.
Oh god.
But yes. No, you do not know. I have guided you here under false pretenses. You see,
Hi.
I have guided you here for a specific purpose. Pause for effect. He says under his breath. As you can see, the town below is devastated. It is not as it once was. It is
Your
sad.
handiwork?
Of course not. The great Falazaar does not waste pitiful minions.
Aw.
No. It was a fault of those men in the silly robes. Ouroboros, I believe.
Yeah, those guys are jerks.
Yes, we already knew that, Falazar. Thanks for the recap. Can we speed things along? You may have a lot of free time, but not us.
But you misunderstand. It is not them that I am worried about. It is something altogether different. They were chasing someone. A rather dangerous individual.
They were chasing someone? Who?
Yes. He was dressed as one of their number, however his age betrayed what he had. You see, this one, as I discovered, seemed to have the ability to stop the alchemists in their tracks. They bombarded him from afar, never getting close in order to capture him. I found that interesting. And so I sent one of my other minions, one I had acquired recently. You see, I have also learned the ways of alchemy. Well, learning.
Okay. If you
Yeah.
want, I can recommend you a very good school. It's in Ibiza. You can give it a try.
Ah, yes, I have heard of this. I have already given in my application. But that is not now. You see, this minion of mine was teaching me the basics. However, when I sent him and he returned, he could no longer do his art.
What a shame.
What do you mean
So-
he couldn't do it anymore? He forgot?
No, he knew how to do alchemy. He knew everything about it, but he couldn't do it. It was strange. It was as if something was preventing him. If I asked him a question, he would remember and then forget within the same instance. Knowledge just out of his grasp.
That doesn't sound like any magic or alchemical formula I can think of.
No, and I suspect that is why Ouroboros seeks that man. What would you say to an ability that stripped one of their power, of their
I'd
ability
say-
to do their skill?
I'd say that I'm very skeptical about such a thing existing.
But what if they could?
I'm a man of science. I don't care about guesswork.
I see. Well, the minion does exist if you wish to check on him. However, that's not the important thing. As you see, due to my lack of alchemical knowledge, the town below has become stagnant. And I needed your aid. And to ferry you here as quickly as possible, I got my minion, Carl, the Destroyer, to take you here.
Wilfred looks back.
However,
Wilfred looks back for a moment. Carol the Destroyer, huh?
I don't know if you gathered, but Falazaar likes to nickname his minions.
Yes, very original ones too.
But as it turns out, it seems he was delayed in bringing you here. Then those squatters moved in. Such dirty vagrants.
Squatters?
Yes, a red-headed woman and a bunch of people in strange armor. I told them to get out, but they ignored me. I should have turned them to stone.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. That sounds very interesting. So, what else can you tell us about what happened? What happened to the city below?
Well, you see, it wasn't just the use of potions. No, they seem to have some kind of weaponry, able to launch shells or bolts of some kind straight into the town. They made an
Artillery?
awful whistling sound. Yes, I believe that is what it was called.
Interesting. So, it's something that they fired over a long range. Why would they do that?
Yes.
It's something that cannot be... Actually, never mind. I answered my own question. Considering the scale of this, it's probably not something you wanna be too close to.
That is true, but as I said, I suspect they were afraid of that man.
So, he was hiding in here? Before the city was attacked?
No, he was within town, but it seemed like he knew their motives and fled.
Do you have any idea where that man may have gone? Maybe he'll have more answers for us.
I'm afraid I was more focused on making sure that people didn't fall down the well or anywhere else. You see,
thoughtful of you.
when people tend to fall asleep, they don't care much where they land. So I placed them all in their beds. That was only the right thing to do for my minions.
You placed all the townspeople in their beds.
Yes, after all, they have to be well rested to work again.
I don't know. I don't know what's confusing me more right now. Carol the Destroyer or you going around town putting people in their beds. Both are very unnerving to me right now.
Why wouldn't you?
No, I asked Khazro to do it. I mean, look at him. He's all muscle. He's built for physical labor.
I mean,
Yes, if I had a minion like him, I would. Wait.
I'm
Don't I
sorry,
know
but he's
you?
already taken. He's mine. You can't
Oh,
have
I
him.
see. Huh? So you are Dark Lord as well?
What? No! I'm the world's greatest alchemist.
I see. Ah,
He
So
wishes.
this is why you face Ouroboros. They tend to take your title from you, Dark Lord.
What? No! You're misunderstanding. Please stop.
He looks at Azrael. Am I misunderstanding?
yes, this is gonna point it. Well, he's not the Dark Lord. He's far from. He's actually. I don't know what he is.
I'm an alchemist. The world's greatest.
I'm sorry. Did someone,
Okay.
He's a village idiot.
I'm sorry. Did
Dirt
someone
Lord.
say?
He is
Yeah,
the
no,
Dirt Lord.
No, guys. I'm sorry. Did you hear some air say the world's greatest cheater? What? I'm sorry.
But musclehead.
And I thought you two bonded.
We
No,
did, but still.
Wilfred looks over to Khazro. See this?
A good
This is what
way.
I gotta put up with. Finding good help is very hard nowadays.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know,
Ah,
right? I knew that feel.
Meanwhile, Severa's horse-drawn carriage is still relaxing in the dwarven cities. Just, this is a good life. Drinking her wine from a mansion. This is lovely.
I wonder if she'll ever come back.
I wonder what she would do if she found me drinking her stuff and laying her in a bed. But yeah, Falazaar goes, that is good. Otherwise, I would have to have destroyed you where you stood.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Do you doubt my power?
No, I doubt your sanity.
Ha! It is said that genius and madness walk the same line.
Yeah, I think you kinda tipped on one edge a bit too much.
Still makes me a genius, anyway. As this job. Yes, that is what you call it when somebody does not force you into doing something. A job.
I don't know, this feels pretty forced.
It is not forced. I am not forcing you. Just do it.
Huh.
I mean, there's there's
That's
a
an
please.
interesting. That's an
Do it,
interesting way
or
to word
else.
it. Since you're calling it a job, that means you're gonna pay us, huh?
I do not really
wait,
think
wait,
that minions need payment.
Wait,
What?
wait. I think I know the word you were looking for. Favor.
Favor, yes, that is it. I do not do those often. I
No,
keep
no.
sniffing.
They will do a favor for you.
Oh, yes, that is it. He turns to you. A favor. You would do a favor for me. By the way, the knight's just looking down at his sword right now, just tapping his foot. He's like,
What's his deal?
"Hmm,
Uh,
Jerry.
Jerry,
What is
you okay
wrong?"
there, Jerry?
He's like, Jerry, what is wrong? Huh? Nothing. Jerry, I know it's your birthday, but we'll do it after. You remembered? Of course.
course I did. I wouldn't be a great Dark Lord if I didn't.
If I did not celebrate all the minions' birthdays, what kind of Dark Lord would I be?
A
It
terrible
would be
one.
anarchy.
Wilfred
Exactly.
You would be
reaches.
a terrible one.
Wilfred reaches into his pocket and takes out a small flasks and gives it to Jerry. There you go, Jerry. Happy birthday.
I swear I thought you were gonna get out a rose, so I'm gonna slap to you.
Oh, well, I'm an equal opportunity person, so it is his birthday. If he wants, I'm gonna give him a rose. But I thought he'd like the potion more.
Jerry looks up to you and goes, "Thank you."
Hmm.
There. It's a nice birthday, isn't it, Jerry? The heroes have given you something. Feel proud.
I'm not a hero.
He's far from it.
I swear I've met you guys somewhere before. Shade, is it just me?
No, nowhere.
I
No.
thought we met on a train.
Hold on. No. Damn it. I can't get a good voice on this thing. No. You've met them once or twice. Right outside the city of Abyssa. Was the first
I
time.
remember. Yes, I remember now. I was with those merchants that became my minions, yes. If I remember right, I crushed somebody with a stone coffin of his friend. Good
What?
times. Yeah, if you remember, first time you met Falazaar, he was talking to a bunch of merchants after just killed like 10 bandits by crushing one of them with a petrified coffin version of his friend.
Basically, he
all like,
pulled a Han
"Ah."
Solo and
Fuck.
I wasn't in that.
he pulled a
Oh,
Han
yeah,
Solo
yeah.
carbonite version, and then he used that carbonite version to fuck everybody up with it.
Yeah. I wasn't there to witness that glorious moment.
Yeah,
How sad.
everyone was like, what the fuck? I love that moment. That's when Falazaar actually became a character. But yes. So, if you do this favor for me, I will be oh so grateful.
So that means
Uh,
you would do us a favor in return.
That's not how favors work.
He doesn't know that.
But he goes,
That's why I was telling you.
it's like, they are correct though. Does one normally do a favor with nothing in return?
Yes.
Wilfred just raises his
That's what
hand.
makes it a favor. If you were giving them something in return, it would be a job.
I see.
Employment.
That
But
is
yeah,
fair.
But yeah, when he asks about that, Wilfred just raises his hand. Because he does that all the time.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, you in the front. He points his flaming hand
Burns out
towards
all
you.
the time.
You.
Fireball.
Well, what is it?
No, when he asked, does somebody usually do favors for free, Wilfred just raised his hand.
Oh. Yeah, he goes, you are a strange one. I suppose that is why you are a hero.
I'm not a hero.
Wait, that is it. Shade. If I do not give them something, then I'm giving in to the hero's demands. Their way of freeness. Of their favors. Yes. I will give them the dissatisfaction. I can't say the word. Dissatisfaction. Thank you.
There
Shut
we
up. Dissatisfaction of being employed to me for a time. I feel that's perfect.
Okay.
Azrael, has it been half an hour yet?
Gonna look at where the sun's moved.
It's now the
Give
moon.
It's only been
That's all I
10
can
minutes,
say.
actually.
it's now.
Azrael, I feel like it's been 2 hours.
You're just gonna see Ezra put a hand in it, like a hand on his face and say, "It's been 15 minutes."
Yes, halfway
Azrael,
through.
you know
Sit
you know
there.
I blame you for this, right?
Yeah, I understand. This is. I mean, I could just push him through the window. It'd be so easy.
Let me try. You will fail.
I'm most likely
I-
from the session that happened before but did not exist. So.
Shh, secret,
But
nobody
yes.
knows about that.
Nobody saw that. But yes, I shall reward you for this task. After all, if I do not give you proper compensation, you will not be inclined to continue being my minion. Not that you have much of a choice, but I do so hate riots.
I want
And I
Lipso.
hate.
I see. You desire your friend in exchange for this work. So be it. You shall have your friend.
All right, Jerry, go.
Wait, what?
They want their friend.
He's our friend.
You just gave him a birthday present. Is that not what friends do?
He's our pal.
Falazaar, your other minion's very funny. He's quite the comedian.
The Charm Shade is my apprentice, not my minion. He would succeed me as Dark Lord in, let's say, a few millennium.
Yeah,
When
sure,
I get
whatever.
bored
Yes.
and retire.
That's a very
It is
thrilling story
beachfront
there,
property.
Salazar. Wilfred just says half-hearted as he's looking out the window, not paying attention to what he's saying. Can we get going now?
So be it, I suppose. After all, those Ouroboros people may be back to try entering the alchemy lab. How annoying. This way.
Good.
Wilfred just mumbles to the rest of the party, and this is why I hate dealing with this guy. He's so delusional.
I suspect you're gonna follow him and head through the hallways at this point, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my... Oh, right, I remember how I did it. One
I
second.
just hope he didn't hurt Lipso, because if he did, he's gonna have some explaining to do.
Jerry follows also.
Oh yeah, I never told him what that potion does. Well,
Jerry's
Wow.
fine with it.
It's one of your failed potions.
It's a
Ah!
surprise.
I can't fail at any potion. My alchemy skill check is way too
By
high
the way,
to fail.
As you're walking through the hallways, the walls still as black as the outside, statues and ornate sconces across the wall, lighting up what would otherwise be a pitch black hallway. He speaks up. Did you know that when I first got here, I put this lovely tower on top of a hill? It was much too far for the villagers to walk. So, I placed it on top of this small building just outside. Some ruins. As I saw fit, apparently it was a part of those Ouroboros people's land. That's how the flowers came about, did you know?
Wait,
Apparently some
wait.
alchemists in there that liked it.
You moved your tower on top of one of the secret Ouroboros labs.
That's
Well,
ingenious.
it seemed
Why
like the
wouldn't you?
perfect place.
Yes,
Maybe they're
apparently
all
they thought so
assholes.
too before their place was crushed.
They were... I would say they were fine, but honestly I had not been down there. I've only
They're most
recently
likely dead.
gained a like for alchemy. I thought no purpose in it before. It was strange, though.
I
Okay.
say they were just unlucky.
Yes, they were unlucky to be in the way of my falling tower at the time.
Yes, let's
But-
go at luck.
It was strange. When I landed on it, these roses started popping up everywhere, and they just kept growing into a field. I did not understand that at the time until I started seeing you do your trick.
I mean,
Yeah,
did
well,
you,
I would explain it, but honestly, it's a trade secret.
did you feel the souls of a couple thousand alchemists crying out in terror when you landed on them or something? Maybe that's a sign.
No, no, no. It was kind of muffled. It was kind of like, oh no! And then
I like this guy.
Holy shit!
I'm glad 3 other people didn't scream, "Oh no!" Or you have to worry about Potion Man breaking through your wall, going, "Oh yeah." No. Potion Man breaking through your wall, going, "On the contrary."
So, Falazar, what exactly happened? You just you just heard the screams of people, and an entire rose garden appeared, and you just considered, it's just the building, settling in. Is that what you thought or something?
to be honest, that normally happens wherever I go.
Good to know.
A few screams and then suddenly silence. No. Only
Okay.
But
Right, well, I guess the lab's as good a place to start as any. How do we get there?
it is at least 50 foot of solid black stone between you and it. Just saying. But I think we can get there. Charm Shade, how deep does the treasury go?
I've never been down there.
You haven't?
I've been too
you
busy
never
with
had
my studies.
Yes, you never had an interest in material wealth. Neither do I, to be honest, but the minions insist. Something about rent and taxes are weird.
You pay taxes?
I think it's for the
Oh.
betterment of your. I think it's for the betterment of the community or something like that.
Ah, yes, that's true. But no, they pay me taxes. Then the minions do something with it. I'm not completely sure. I never had a hand in managing towns and the like.
Huh, so this explains...
I think Sully is in charge of that.
Ah, yes. What would at least get his?
So this explains why he has so many willing minions. They probably just rob him blind all the time.
Well, to be fair, the minions do have all the same clothes and not artifacts of their own, so whatever they're spending it on, you don't know.
Dude, I bet it's
Uniforms.
something fucking retarded like Pokemon cards or something.
I bet it is, and I would get into that. Hell,
They're actually called summon monsters.
Dungeons and Dregs.
So,
But yes.
they're summimons.
But yes, follow me. We shall head into the treasury. And with that, he starts walking down the hallway of purpose, his hands setting alight as several balls of light scatter into the darkness to light it up. Ah. Now, how do I open this again? Sir, you just... I remember. He stands there. Fuck it. Open! And then a bright light follows the crack of the doors. And then the magic-y open doors slide open with a almost ear-shattering crack and hiss. And then it opens up into the spectacular... Hang on a minute, gotta get rid of you guys.
Honestly, I thought he'd open the door by blowing it up with a fireball or something.
Rude.
1 second. Oop. Now I go here and I do this. Welcome to my treasury.
No fucking
You can buy-
way.
By the way, you
impressive.
can see across the stairs a few minions diving into the gold as if it made of water.
Is there a duck somewhere in here?
There was, but we got rid of him. It was weird. Oddly enough, there was these 3 heroes that came in here. They made it past with security. But I think one of them fainted by the sight of this and they went home. Weird.
You will literally make dragons blush green with envy. Do you know how much shit you'd have down here? At
I'm
all.
not sure. Is this good? Is this a lot or?
Well, depends on what you wanna compare it to. Ibissa's treasury or what a normal human being makes around these parts.
Don't even tell me Abissa has a bigger treasury than this. This thing goes on for miles. It looks like.
Hey,
If I say-
Ibissa
if
is
I
a
just- Hey.
small country, okay? I'm not gonna go that far, but come on.
If I just scream into the vault, will it echo?
Yes.
Do it.
Damn.
But as far as that goes, it does not go on for miles. That is simply an illusion. However, it does go on for a mile. But then once you go through one of those white portals and you come out the other side, it's very useful for getting around. If you just want to come back here, you just go straight ahead. By the way, from what you see, the 2 pathways leading up to the center, there's a magnificent, miraculous rod. It looks like the greatest wizard staff ever created.
You wizards.
However-
never mind.
However, there's 2 people, one in robes and one with a sword, apparently reaching for it, until you step closer, where they appear to be solid stone, immaculately detailed, too detailed.
So, Falazar, did you turn these people to stone?
That is one of my favorite spells, yes. But, to be honest, this was not me. Do not touch the ward.
Okay.
I have my own.
It's
Usually
fine.
I don't touch other people's rods.
Exactly.
Funny.
Uh,
It says that you do not touch the ward.
So, not gonna turn them back to normal?
No. I'll leave him there for 2 weeks or so.
Make them learn their lesson. This is the greatest Dark Lord ever.
By the way, Falazaar reaches into his cloak and pulls out a small stick, which he pokes the rod back into the center, so it's floating in the center.
Oh, so you can't touch it
It's
either?
dangerous. Well, I can touch it, of course, but the outcomes are not nice.
Oh.
Last
Well,
time I
isn't that
did
a
it was
wonderful
used-
weapon? Nobody can touch it.
Are you trying to say that the Dark Lord will break his own rules?
Exactly.
How
Well done,
barbaric.
Shade. But
Where a spin
it is
that
not.
around.
It is not as case of a weapon that cannot be touched. You see, people can touch it, of course, but it is the outcomes of touching it that cause bad things to happen. For instance, did you know this entire place was once filled with milkshake?
Excuse me.
Yes, the people before these 2 caused the milkshake flood. Thankfully, I was able to clean everything. Smelled horrible.
A
The minions had fun.
milkshake spill.
No, you misunderstand. A milkshake flood.
Okay, my mistake. Azrael,
It's entire.
how do you have a milkshake flood?
Azrael, I can't take
Hey,
anymore.
Bruce,
Please
what?
do something about him.
Look, Dark Lord, usurpers. And he's gonna point, like, somewhere else.
He looks
And-
where?
Yeah, before you go, obviously kill the usurpers. How about you tell us where we need to go, like through which portal?
That is fine. My minions will take care of them. I shall
Okay.
guide you.
Okay, good.
Wonderful. I wanted to spend more time with you.
Oh, by the way, this rod.
roll for sarcasm.
Falazaar, please.
You won't get
If
it
I
anyway.
hear another word about your rod, I'm gonna lose it.
But it's a rod of wonder. Don't you wish to touch it?
Why don't
Wait,
you touch
no,
it
don't
first?
touch it. I did touch it. Did you not see the stick?
Is the stick half frozen and turned to stone?
No, you do not turn to stone by touching it. Sometimes. Sometimes there's a
I'm just
milkshake flood.
Yeah, I'm
Other
just gonna
times it may call down a god. Other times
heck?
it may give you great wisdom. Or questions to anything you desire.
I want to touch it.
Do not touch it.
Look at
And
your
sometimes...
sky. Ash, look at your sky.
All right,
Oh,
Orin,
wait,
touch
sorry.
it.
By the way, Falazaar turns around to touch... You could if you desire to. After all, you are a player again, so...
I know, but
Azrael, you
I
have to
say
resist the temptation here.
I kind of have an ability that's on par with that. Remember the primal magic?
But I want to meet Shagoroth. This is
Azrael,
his weapon.
Azrael, I know you're a meathead, but use your head for once. This is
You know-
not the time.
By the way,
He already
Falazaar
Oh my
goes...
god.
Do you wish to hear another story of the
Wait,
rod? You see...
The shade touched it.
Hmm? Hang on, while he's talking to you guys, this is when the shade's going up to touch it. He goes, did you know that whenever story of a rod, when someone else touched it, there was hundreds of naked women walking about. It was also weird. They
Azrael,
are now
touch
settled
the
in
rod.
the town.
Azrael, touch it.
I'm right behind you.
Salazar confirmed asexual.
Stop!
Yes.
Don't touch the rod! Wait, do you all rush up to touch it?
I'm already
No,
holding it.
I'm pushing Azrael to touch it. Go ahead, Azrael. You want to touch it? Do it. And he gives
You
him a
mean-
shove.
Futilely sliding your feet against the thing as I'm just staring at you like, are you pushing,
Okay,
are you trying to push me?
Charm Jade, roll a will save.
Yay!
I hate being in a sausage fest. Severa mutters to
You
herself.
I don't know what you're talking about. You
If
have
you
a
touch
sausage.
the hey Severa, just think
Ah.
about this real quick. If you touch the, if
What?
you touch it real quick, and you
Uh-huh.
can grant any wish, you can make Will a girl.
That won't make him any better to look at, though.
I mean, but then he has to
Yeah.
go through all the shit that you have to go through. I mean,
I
right?
don't know, man.
That's cool.
Considering she's on so many steroids, I doubt she has any female problems.
Wow.
Oh dear.
I wasn't even saying that.
This is gonna be
but,
good. 1 second. Hang on.
Yeah, I went
I
there.
will fuck you up.
I went there. What you gonna do about it?
Maybe
huh?
I will turn you into a girl. You know what? What if I turned you into a flat-chested girl? Huh?
Yes, high five me.
What?
It's
Flat-chested.
let's just say
that way
let's
you
just
wouldn't
say
be able to enjoy the boobs.
it is just safe to say that Severa and Azrael just high five at that point
Mhm.
since we're on the same page.
The fuck is that roll?
100.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a 1000 roll. Jesus.
Will,
By the way,
this is the Wabberjaw.
that
This is
important?
the
by the way, as you see the Charm Shade touch it, he suddenly goes stiff for a moment, and he's like, walks forward, and he's like, "Welcome, mortals!
Oh god.
I am the great ward of whimsy. You have
Yep.
called upon my power, I see.
This is the Wabberjockey. Sorry, guys.
The one who holds me,
What?
what is it you desire? You touched the rod. Why did you touch the rod?
I don't know. It sounded neat.
This is why you never went into the treasury.
Maybe.
Tell me, do you wish to use me to grant you ultimate power? Don't listen. do
No,
not
I don't
want to
want
have a flood.
ultimate power. That sounds boring.
Good. Just put it back. Do you need help putting it back?
Here's a stick. Here's
I
my
don't.
here's
I don't think so.
my rod positioning stick.
It's like, Hmm?
Can I find a rock?
there's no rocks around. There is a small
A piece
pedestal.
of gold.
Yes,
Use
you
a
can
gold
find a piece of
bar.
Yeah, a gold bar or something like that.
You can
Or
find
just-
that.
something the shape and size of a biscuit.
Yeah, you can find that. There's so much gold here, it's easy.
I will go like it's like turn this into a biscuit.
Wow.
And by the way, Falazaar's like, don't do it! And everyone's like, then please, speak the magic words.
Nah, it's too hard. I put it back.
By the way, you can't physically put it back, you're still standing still. What? You have to call my power if you pick me up.
No, I don't.
You do if I say you do. I just can't
Nuh-uh.
force you to say the words.
Yeah, it sucks for you, doesn't it?
Say the magic words. They're inscribed on my hilt. Do it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Okay. I will mimic his voice. No.
Now I'm
Curses.
curious. What does it say on him? What are the magic words?
Do you wish to try and read them?
Yeah.
Shalazum.
Well, at least it wasn't something like abracadoozle.
More like Abra Bamboozle, if you ask me.
This is my secret sacred word. Oh God. But seriously, Falazaar goes, okay, I shall help you, my apprentice. You have to touch the rod.
It's a weird feeling.
It's
I'm
an
sorry,
intelligent item.
I'm still working on his voice.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think
Don't
we
worry.
get it right.
By
Yes.
the way, Wilfred has taken interest in the gold pieces. Considering there's so much gold in one place here, are there any different looking coins? Like can he recognize the currency here? Like what kind of coins are they?
They're gold.
That would be a
coins.
praise.
A praise, huh?
But
Hey.
yeah, if you do praise. But yeah, Falazaar sways his hand forward, a light ring shooting forth and slamming into your chest, a gentle puff of smoke before you're free of the rod's control. Okay, now put it back. Don't
Put it back.
say the words. God damn it!
Okay, I'll say them. You suck.
With that, Falazaar takes
Wait.
out the stick and pushes the rod into the center again.
Wait, what was the magic word? Shalazam?
Shalazoom.
Shalazoom?
Yes, you must be holding the rod and say them.
Oh, rats.
By the way, Wilfred didn't
Oh,
tell
that
anybody
would've
the
been-
words.
You were just holding the rod and you say rats. Everybody's a rat.
But you can probably tell a few pieces. There's quite a few you don't recognize, but you can definitely tell this off one. There's some old coins there as well. In fact, one of them looks like they have a wolf on it.
A wolf? Oh
Or a
shit!
coin.
I wanna take that coin.
They're still only worth.
How intriguing.
I wanna take that
Don't
one.
fucking
wanna take
steal from
this one?
Falazaar.
I'm not stealing from him. Azrael.
Yes,
Azrael.
you were.
Azrael.
What?
You're
Give me a
taking
gold
something
coin.
that is his.
Why do I
Stealing.
need to give you a coin?
Because I have no money, I'm broke.
Look at all the gold
whose
to the
fault is that?
floor.
Yeah, and
The
that doesn't
paladin
belong to
says
me.
to steal. It's all right.
No,
Hey,
I
he's the angel of liberation. Nothing says about
not of
justice. Whatever.
stealing. Hey, I have not added justice on yet to my title. That will come later. Anyway.
It's never gonna come if you let him
So yeah,
steal
Azrael,
it.
give me a gold coin.
No, I'm not
guess my
gonna let him
demonic
steal.
is
Here, I'll flip
wrong.
him a coin. There. I'm not gonna let him steal. That's
Hey, hey,
obviously
hey.
wrong.
That's why I'm asking. I've never intended to steal. I mean, anyway, thanks. But yeah, as Wilfred takes the peculiar coin, he just gets the coin that Azrael gave him and just flips it over there on the golden pile. There we go, equal exchange.
But they have different value.
All gold coins
There's
have the same
a
value
gold
in this
coin.
world. Don't worry about it, Severa. Shh. Shh.
Why do I even bother?
He's very smart, but he's very, very dumb. Good Savannah. At the same time.
Are you sure he's just not an idiot?
So Wilfred puts the gold coin in his pocket.
I mean, idiot savancy is a thing.
Oh, wait,
You guys
Jimmy
do
came
realize
in
I
and
can
said,
hear you,
"I s-"
right?
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, Jimmy comes up
It
behind you.
echoes in the
and goes,
room.
I saw what you did.
Yes, and I didn't steal. Equal exchange. There you go. Gold coin for a gold coin. Shh, don't worry about it.
It's not how it works, but
Okay,
okay.
you gave me a present, so I will not sell. And with that, he goes off.
He pats him on the head. Good boy. There you go. Have a good birthday.
Don't pet Anya.
Anyway, if you've had enough of touching my rod, shall we be off?
Yes, I don't know what's wrong with
Yes.
Azra wanting to touch other people's rods, but we're not gonna judge him. Let's move on.
I hate you.
By the way, I just want to mention you'd all have to go past it in order to go left. Just saying. But yeah, fellas, I goes
Okay.
this way, and he starts guiding you down the stairs.
I will follow.
You will follow.
It's against my
Can
better
I just
judgment.
turn Will into a flea and then crush him or put him in a box and send him away?
You won't know once you pick up the rod.
So tempting.
It's okay, we'll just let him get eaten. You don't need that. Anyway.
But
let's just keep
yeah,
going.
if anybody else isn't going to do anything, then we can move on.
By
Yes.
the way, out of curiosity, do we see, apart from the gold stuff, do we see like, and I'm assuming there's probably rubies and diamonds and shit, but are there like items
Yeah.
like swords and stuff like that and magical items?
There's-
Or is it just gold?
There's hang on. There's ceremonial swords, there's shields, there's some golden armor down there, there's some nice looking rings, there's a few different tables,
Oh,
there's some furniture down there too, and silk.
you mentioned rings. What kind of rings? Are there anything? Wait, no need to be cool about it. Yeah, you know what I'm looking for, right? For the present, is there something that might catch my eye about that?
There's no magic ones, but there are some really nice ones down there.
Nah, I don't have anything to give him in exchange for it anyway. Wilfred just shrugs and keeps walking.
By the way, as
Your
you turn
soul?
around to keep going, you see Falazaar's black face in front of you with his glowing eye.
Ah!
Were you eyeing something?
Just taking a look at some of the rings. Why? I'm not stealing.
They catch your eye, do they? They
Uh,
are quite
yeah.
lovely. By the way, he gestures to the rings around. He flips them up and they all start floating around you. Well, around you and him. And he goes, they are wonderful.
I
Do not think.
have no money and my soul is spoken for. That belongs to Frey.
No, no. I only wish something else in return. You see, if you do this favor for me, then that is fine. But
Dio,
if you wish one of these rings, then let's say it is called even.
I already said Dio.
That is good. Pick which one you want.
I wanna look for something that's very plain and ordinary looking, not something that's not too flashy, but it still carries its charm. Something that would fit the hand of a child.
Aren't you picky?
There is at least. Actually, roll perception. See how well you can swipe.
Fail.
Because there's quite a few rings going
Fail.
around you.
No, apparently this is the last
Oof,
crusade.
Jesus.
Looking for the Holy Grail.
You picked wisely.
You
Falazaar
have
takes
chosen poorly.
in his gloved hands
Wah!
takes the ring that caught your eye and offers it out to you.
Okay then. Well, thank you very much. And Wilfred reaches out to take it.
He allows you to take it, and then he goes, "There, I hope you enjoy. And I shall come for my favor later. Let us be off." And with that, he vanishes in smoke and then in front of the group to carry on.
I feel like the trouble that I'm gonna go through is not worth that ring.
You should probably put it back.
No, I need it.
No,
You were
it's
struck.
too late.
It's like, "You were struck." Too
I
late.
didn't hear a gong, damn it. It's not official.
Ghost sound. There's the sound of a gong now. Bong.
Asdro, Wilfred looks worried. Asdro, I feel like I did something that I can never undo.
What a shame.
Yeah, that's your fault. I can't free you from that.
Come
A
on!
gong sound.
Whoa! Aren't you the Archangel of Liberation? You can't free me, dude. Advertising.
Okay. Here's the thing, Wilfred. Slavery, unwanted deals. You made the deal of your own volition. I cannot do that since that's not in my domain.
I don't know. I kind of feel like this is false advertising.
How is this false advertising if I free people from circumstances that are horrible? I can't free people from circumstances that they made themselves, like you making a deal, and like Wilfred, come on, man. There are rules.
I don't know, man.
your
As a
fate.
future customer, I don't feel the customer satisfaction right now.
This isn't even a customer employer. Like this isn't even that kind of. Orin, explain to him. I'm just gonna go walk away.
Would you like to read the Archangel of Liberation's Bible? If no, please ignore me. If yes, please just ignore me and say no.
Azro, I think your servant's really into this.
Please,
I mean,
In other words, but by the way, he goes, "Okay, here's the deal. He can't fix what your dumbass broke. How's that? Good enough? Good for you." And then walks off.
perfectly said.
I don't know, I feel like this is some kind of rip-off operation you're running here.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
This is not how you run a proper business, Azro.
It's not a business. You idiot.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna just look at Sphere. I won't fall if I kill him right now, right? Like I won't just turn evil, right?
Yeah, you would, sadly.
Damn it.
I don't know, it'd be a godsend if you shut up.
Yes, just pray hard enough to some god. Maybe he'll smite him. Maybe they'll smite him.
Even though I don't believe in the gods.
If she prays,
Please
probably
ignore
somebody's
me.
gonna smite her though.
Anyway,
By the way,
let's
he
just keep
goes,
going.
I'll pray to my
Please
demon
ignore-
lords.
But as you're going down the stairs, there you can tell that these stairs are worn, covered in gold bits. It's not very cared for. This shortcut isn't used as often. In fact, there's a giant statue in the way, and Falazaar goes, "Ah, I see. I was wondering where they had put this." Looking up to the statue, you see a statue of several people. One a small elf, the other a large man in armor, one with its face missing. And several others, and it's solid gold.
Azro, that reminds me of you. Look at him, he's all bulky and wearing full plate armor. Is he your brother or something?
From what I remember, they say that man was an undead hero. He liked lions too, as I remember.
Wow, the reference. Okay, fine. Actually, want to play that game? We can play the reference game. Okay. Yeah, I was just like, oh, you know, undead. That's a thing. Are you gonna move it?
By the way, I'd like to point out that this is totally based on what I told Ash on stuff you guys missed, because that was actually gonna be a thing in the village that you guys helped out with the Hyena Master. That statue was gonna be there.
That's good.
So now it's here.
Somehow
That's
it fucking
short
ended
and
up
has
here,
a beard.
Jesus.
One moment, I will remove this trash. And pulls it off the side. With
By
a
the
bounce.
way, Falazaar, what's up with that statue? One of the faces is messed up.
Yes, as it turns out, they made a mistake. Solid gold, but essentially worthless.
Okay,
I bet he
then.
was somebody totally unimportant anyway.
Yeah, if his statue's all messed up, he probably wasn't that memorable or important. Makes sense.
Honestly, the stuff from that world mainly involves a little elf girl, so I suspect she was the leader of that hero party, to be honest.
It's not like the elf girl was like probably 60 years old.
Actually, 90.
Oh,
It's so
excuse
unheard.
me.
Actually, in this
So
timeline,
I heard.
she's probably more than 50,000 years old, considering she's a Time Lord now.
Where?
Oh,
I heard
yeah,
she didn't
the
want to be a
mage
Time
died.
Lord. That she was forced to be a Time Lord.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Yes. So finally, you exit through the tower. 1 second. Now I've got to copy Falazaar. Falazaar
Dude,
needs
where
to move
did
with
you
us.
find the picture for Falazaar anyway?
He's amazing, isn't he? I just looked up Black Mage because that's how I wanted him to look, and I found that one.
Google's an amazing thing.
Oh, I noticed you, it just didn't pop up, so... Yeah, by
I know
the way,
Frey is
our
the most visual
bacon-loving dwarf is finally here, so that's cool.
Hey.
Speaking of which...
Oh, no, hang on. Wait, I got this perfect. As you're walking through the tower, down through the treasury, Falazaar stops for a moment and goes, "Oh, I was wondering where you had lost this one." He reaches down into the gold pile, searching until he grabs something and pulls out this dwarf covered with bacon bits and gold coins. He looks like he's in euphoria. He's like,
Oi! Put me back there.
Bronzen,
I'm
what's wrong with you?
sorry.
It's bacon. Just look at how much of it is there.
Bronzen, I think you're using your
I
mind.
do
This
believe
is
you
gold.
found the golden bacon.
What? You have
Yes.
golden bacon?
Yes, you see, I obtained it through a dwarf king. Turns out that it's not edible by anything but dwarves.
You lucky son of a bitch.
What?
I tell you what, you may keep a few pieces. He says as he puts you down. You now have
Brandon hoards as many as he can into his pockets.
10 pieces of golden bacon.
Oh,
God damn.
I shall cherish
They're
them.
crispy and heavy.
I'm
Wanna
gonna
know
tell
how
you their weight.
Want to
and-
know how much a standard gold bar weighs?
Don't wait. I'm gonna tell you like what they weigh, and they actually do have effects.
Oh shit.
Just a sec.